Gabby at Love, Laughter, and Luxe, and this is Laura. And this is Elena.
Hello.
And we're doing another installment of Product of the Moment for you. Last one we did was lips. Today we are doing nails.
Why are you not wearing red nails? Like Elena and I have red nails. Why
I
are
don't
you?
like red.
It's a season though.
But
it's
I don't like red.
It is
I'm
a
not
season.
a red person. I like it on other people. I don't like red.
Your nails are black like your soul.
I have a black
Like her heart.
Laugh.
Black heart.
All right. Anyway, we're doing nail of the moment. So
We are. So we're doing our favorite products for nails. My favorite, I would have to say, I recently discovered this color, and I know you've liked it for years, but I don't know how I discovered this color. I think, I was looking at those coupon apps like Groupon and social, and they had a picture there of a lady getting a manicure, and she had this color, and I don't know what hit me, but I was like, that is such a beautiful color. So I went on the hunt for this color. It's like a purpley, pinky red. It's still dark, so it's still in my black soul kind of colors. And this is what it looks like. It's kind of like what would you call this?
A berry, maybe?
Maybe like a cranberry? No, like I would say a berry, maybe. Yeah. So I went to my little nail place and I went to see if C&D had it, and they had a similar one. This one's called Tinted Love, and it's so beautiful. I like to put on 3 coats because I like that opaque kind of.
if you love it so much, how come you don't have it on?
Because I took it off yesterday.
Tainted
Smart
love
ass.
or tinted love?
This
Are
is
we
Tinted
thinking-
Love.
Tinted love. No soft
Don't
cells.
start
Okay,
new
fine.
song. Don't
You just dated yourself. You totally dated yourself. You know that?
Song, cursing.
So anyway, I found
She's
it in
the
Tinted
older
Love.
one, clearly.
And because I'm so obsessive compulsive, I had to find it in OPI as well.
Wow.
So this is Miami Beet. They are a very similar shade, but I love it. And it's like, it's my go-to right now.
So why did you buy both? Like,
Yeah.
I bought both because
You're obsessed
I
with
am
nail
obsessed with nail polish. I do love my C&D Vinylux because I find it so works for me. I love it. It's low maintenance. I put it on, lasts for 5 or 6 days.
Okay, well, for our viewers, you have to let them know
How it
what
works.
C&D Vinylux is all about,
So,
because
yeah.
it's not like regular polish, but it is like regular polish.
Kind
in a
of,
way.
yeah. So this is the thing. Let me just finish here. I bought the OPI
you were interrupting you.
because I don't use.
Let me finish before you interject.
I don't use the C&D Vinylux on my toes. So I bought something like a regular polish for my toes where I use the C&D for my nails. So now I'm going to get into what Vinylux is.
Okay.
So it all started with C&D stands for Creative Nail Design. They started with the shellac, which means you need the light, you go to the salon, or you can buy your own system.
Yeah, the
and you
UV.
have to cure it.
I'm always scared it'll make my fingers look old, like going under that UV
No, but
light.
it's not
such a
good for your
small-
nails.
it's-
It's
yeah.
not good
it's
for your
not.
nails.
Kinda
so-
scares
And
me.
that's where I was
Yeah.
going. I did buy the system and I invested about $300 into it, and I was doing it, but I found after time my nails were getting wrecked. So I got rid of it, and then lo and behold, this came out, and it's like my savior. Because I don't need a light. It's like a polish. It goes on like a polish, but it lasts a week.
Okay, so how does it
It
work?
lasts
So-
a week for you.
Yeah,
We'll get to that.
It really does.
Okay, so how does it work?
You put it on like a regular nail polish. You use your 2 or 3 coats or whatever you want to do, and then you zap it with your top coat. It needs to use the C&D Vinylux top coat. You can't skimp out and put an SC on it and think it's going to work.
And it looks like you're putting black polish on
But
top.
you're not.
This
It is clear. So you do have to use both of them for it to work in conjunction.
And how long
with
does
them?
it last?
Honestly, they say a week. It doesn't last a week. I would say it lasts a good strong 4 days.
So what's the difference between
2 days
you
for active
getting
females,
like,
such as myself.
well, what's the difference between like OPI, right? This is like the regular nail polish that you can get at your drugstore or your specialty store, right? And all you need to do is you put your base coat, you put your color, and then hopefully put a top coat on. So what's
Yeah.
the difference between this and C&D?
formulation. There's something in it, and I'm not a scientist. There's something in
Clearly.
it. There's
Clearly.
something in it that does keep it on your nails for longer. I love this stuff. I don't use a base coat though for anything, even when I'm doing polish.
Well, you don't use a base coat for
You
this
don't.
one.
You don't need a base coat for this
Yeah.
one, which I like because I hate base coats. I think they're a waste of time.
But I think
and-
also too, like the name suggests, Vinylux, it's supposed to give you that extra shiny, glossy
it does.
look, right?
But what I do is I'll put on 2 coats and then I'll put the clear on, and the next day I top it up. I put one more coat on of this and one more coat on of
Because she's
this.
just that OCD.
I
Yeah.
am.
I gotta keep going. Your nails are like this thick.
No, but
And hence
that's
they
what
don't
I
last
do.
a week because it peels
That's
off.
what I do, but mine doesn't though. That's the thing.
If you're anxious too, you can actually pick at it.
But unless I find if it starts getting older, yes, it does start peeling.
And
Well,
we were talking about that.
that's a thing too, that you can't keep nail polish like for 2 years or 3 years, because if it gets really thick and the smell, like,
it doesn't
it's
work.
really
That's when it
pungent.
starts peeling and chipping and all that stuff.
Well, let's go to you next.
Okay.
Why don't we just talk about yours and then we'll
Sure.
get to mine. And
Okay, so OPI came up with, speaking of OPI, right? Like, I love OPI. I think we all love OPI because of their vast color collections. They always have some sort of new
They're a staple
collection.
brand for
They
nails,
are. They are, and they're really good. They're a quality brand. And OPI, I guess, saw the popularity of the CND Vinylux, and they decided to come up with their own system, very similar to that. It's called the Infinite Shine. So, like the Vinylux, you actually have to do a base coat, which I personally like, because one of the things that I don't like to do is put color and then a top coat, because when you take it off, then the color kind of seeps into your nail. So I don't
Wait
like
a second.
that.
How are you taking it off though? Because I don't have that problem. Ever.
I use nail polish remover.
I can use a black polish and I will not get it in my nails.
Okay, well,
it
how
won't
I
look like you've been digging in the dirt.
yeah.
You and George, your dog, you got down there.
No, because I'm just wondering, because I have heard this from a few people that they have a problem removing polish.
Is it
especially
because of
dark
the
colors.
is it the acetone?
It's not the acetone. It's just the way you remove it. Like, what do you
Well,
do?
I use like nail polish remover.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the non-acetone one, sometimes it's the acetone one, depending on the
You
nail,
do the
right?
rub, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, that's the completely wrong way to get off nail polish, especially if you use a dark color.
Don't rub one out.
Don't rub.
Don't rub one out.
Don't rub. No rubbing.
What you have to do is when you put the nail polish on the cotton swab, you place it on your nail and hold it there for a good 4 seconds.
4 seconds?
4 seconds for it to
Very
seep
unlucky.
into
4 seconds.
For it to seep into everything, and then you slowly push down, and as you're pushing down, you pull it off.
Okay.
Like
And does it all come off at once?
Yes.
Oh.
Like, and then I would
Well,
go
give
over
it
it,
a
but
go,
by
yeah.
doing that, you're not getting like when you rub it, you're getting it all over your fingers
That's
that
true,
way.
yeah.
So when you place it on your nail, hold it,
Yeah.
and then push down as you're wiping it off. You might have to go a couple more times, but never go up and down on your finger.
Good to know.
Because that's
Good
where
to
the
know.
dark color gets. Oh,
Oh, wow.
shut up.
Okay.
Anyway.
See what happens when you talk too much?
Going back to my little system here, that's a good tip, and I'll definitely try it. But
I do want to try this though. It's
this
just
is
this
good.
throws me off the base.
I
Totally
like-
copying though.
They
with the
are,
black.
but you
Yeah.
know what? The difference is there is the base coat, and I don't know. Maybe I'm a little old fashioned. I will try your trick, but I do like the base coat. So I put it on first, and then I put my color on. My color, I love reds. Like, it is a time of year too that a lot of people are using the reds, but I find like reds are kind of classic. You can wear it all year round. I always, when you think of like, even like, the 40s, 50s, like you see the classic looking like Grace Kelly, Audrey Hepburn, like those Elizabeth Taylor, like women like that. They always have like the red lips or the red nails, and they just look really put together. And I just love the red. I think it's just a beautiful classic color. And this, yes, it's the season, but it also looks good in the summer, fall, etc. So the color that you can get in the OPI Infinite Shine, this one here is called Relentless Ruby.
Now I have to
Yeah.
say I was at my nail place the other day, and they don't quite have a huge color selection yet.
No, they don't. They're I guess they're kind of trying it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
So
they're
you
trying
do,
it out,
You do the
and-
base, you do the color, and then like the CNDY, you have to have that special top coat. So it's a 3 system here, but unlike CNDY, CND, I always call it CNDY. I don't know why. Whatever. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. This is a 3-step system. This is a 2-step system. But I like it. It's fast drying.
I do want to try it. I have to say, I do want
It's-
to try it. It's just the base coat throws me off, because I find the base coat, when you do apply a base coat, that's when polishes start getting chippy and peely and just.
Actually, you know what? My nails, as
That's
you
because
can
it's
see,
new. Once it starts getting older,
this has been on my nails for 5 days now, and no chips. And I take
That's
baths
because
and
Laura
washes.
has
and
you have hired help that does all of your cooking for you and cleaning.
Called
you don't
my
lift a finger
husband.
in here.
It's called my husband.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did she
Don't-
pick up a vacuum today? No. There was no risk of
But
chippage.
speaking of my husband, let me tell you something.
He wears it too.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. There's like divorce.
because he wears the pink.
He does.
You
wear
do
the
his
pink.
toenails
The
and you
hot
know it.
pink. No, actually, you know what? He hates it when I do my nails because he doesn't like the smell. I think he's like
I
allergic
think a lot
to the
of people
smell.
are like that. Yeah.
And with regular nail polish, I'll go downstairs and he's upstairs or something, and I literally have to like, you know, when you're doing regular nail polish, then you have to wait for it to dry, and you have to wait for it to dry for an hour, etc. And then the smell, he hates it. So I go downstairs, and actually with this system,
Yeah.
there's barely a smell, and
Nice
it
smell.
dries really, really fast.
I wish it smelled like Sharpie.
But when you put it on, right, you know, like it's not that strong as this.
Okay.
Like it
Okay.
has a smell on it,
Yeah,
but
it
when
still
it
smells like nail
dries,
polish,
when
yeah.
it dries, it doesn't have that really strong, like chemically smell.
Oh, I see what you're
So yeah,
Yeah, they
so
have the same smell.
I could put it on, and literally like less than half an hour, boom, I can go up and.
I find drip
no smell.
dry works really well too. The OPI drip dry.
I don't
there's-
like it
there's
because
a
I
lot
just
of
feel like it
duplicates out
gets
there.
really. It depends on how thick you put like the nail polish on,
Probably,
right? And
yeah.
it gets like really
Or
sticky.
even the
so-
spray.
yeah. But anyway, so mine is OPI.
Okay, and I will do the great reveal, which isn't much of a reveal because you're the one that actually introduced me to Sandy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! I'm like the odd person out
So
now.
mine is red Baroness,
Ooh.
and it actually matches my pants. So if you can see the pants,
Can I say your pants are awesome?
they are awesome. My husband got them for me, and actually your
pretty
mug
funky.
matches my pants.
I think you should have this mug.
No, well, I'm already drinking out of this one now.
There you go.
Thought you would have offered it earlier, seeing as it
This
matched
is
my pants.
This is
but-
my Christmas mug for the year, so
I love that
I'll
mug
give it
too.
to you next
No.
year. You can wear those pants next year.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So anyway, I'm not a nail person. I'm as much as these girls are. So I only do it on special occasions. I never have time to do my nails. So and they always chip, even with this system. And yes, I know that you know that I know that this is actually old.
Say that again. You know that I know that you
So
know.
what happened was this was getting old, and so it actually what happens is when it gets old, it gets all filamenty. So you pull it up, and it's like a string, like a
Yeah.
It's almost
That's
like
when
spider
you know
webs
to chuck it.
Yeah.
So I gotta chuck this, but I kind of dissolved it with a little bit of nail polish remover just to get it.
Why are
Because
you
for the
cringing at
sake,
that?
Because
I
that's when
needed
you
to-
wreck the formulation. When you put nail polish remover in it to thin it out,
But you
yeah,
know,
it thins it out. But then
Listen,
you can't guarantee
it's-
the length
It
of the
stayed on, but I had to grab my ID out of my wallet today, and it just like took it right off my finger. So I do need to get another one. But I find that it only lasts me about 3 days, and then I start getting a
But
little
even
chip here
okay,
and
even
there.
3 days though.
3 days is pretty
3
good.
days is pretty good compared
Not
to
bad.
regular
Oh,
nail.
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
How
I
long
know.
does regular nail polish last for you?
Like a day.
Like a day.
Okay,
Me too.
so-
I'm a very active woman.
No,
Yeah.
well, one I have to say, like, with
Oh.
no chips at all, a regular nail polish will last me one full day, except
That
for
drives me
China
nuts.
Glaze, which lasts about 2 hours.
Okay.
Oh,
That
speaking
drives
of
me
China
nuts.
Glaze,
Oh,
we
notice-
check out our Instagram.
Don't
We did
even
an
go there.
experiment, so
I hate
yeah, we'll
China
link it
Glaze.
below.
Anyway, so long story short, red Baroness is mine, and I like the bright reds, especially if you're tying in lipstick or pants or whatever
Yeah.
you're doing.
So,
So
there you
yeah,
go.
kind of anticlimactic. But should we talk about our?
Oh, one more thing that I want to say. I did try the L'Oreal Gel,
Oh yeah, they
and
came
I
up with
returned
yeah.
it right the next day.
Not
It's that bad.
Really?
I put it on literally, and it goes on because the brush, like you know me, I have a thing for the when polishes have that short brush. So it has a short brush. That's the first strike. So then I finally put it on, and it goes on thicker. Then you put on the top coat, and then you have to wait forever for it to dry. And then I would say it chipped within 6 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good.
It went right back to the drugstore.
Yeah.
I'm not into drugstore stuff. Like nothing against people that use drugstore stuff. I mean,
Drugstore
I use
nail polish,
Drugstore nail polish, not into
Deodorant though is okay.
But keep in mind, you can't get this at the drugstore.
You
OPI
can, yes,
is
true,
sold
you
at the
can.
drugstore,
But it
so-
is considered a salon brand.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying, like the drugstore nail polishes, not my thing. I don't buy them. They're just not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
We've been
There's
warned.
our nail review. Clearly, you can see that we all three of us love the new system, the ones that look like gel
I will
nail
be
to shine.
purchasing, yeah.
Yeah. So this is our favorite. Let us know what your favorite brand is. Maybe you like the L'Oreal. Maybe the L'Oreal works for you.
Yeah.
So
What
let
about
us
Maybe
know.
I did something wrong.
Or Sally Hansen.
No.
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 Just throwing out names.
No. You need to stop now.
You're 13, maybe.
Yeah.
Wet and wild.
Wet and wild.
With a lot of sparkle.
Are we done now? Are we done yammering here? Because I would like to tell our viewers about a special, I guess, giveaway that we're doing.
yeah, that's right.
So I'll let Elena explain it because this is a great product that you've endorsed.
I did.
Drum
I
roll,
did.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. You endorsed it in our last video,
Yes.
which is lip product of the moment, which you can watch the video. We'll link it below. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So My favorite product was, of course, the Beet lip crayons. And so this is a holiday pack. I'm not sure if they have it anymore. If you do know where you can get them now that the holidays are over, because they sell out really fast in stores.
Where did you get it?
Let us know below. It's, of course, from Sephora.
Okay, but if anyone else can find it elsewhere.
Yes. Yeah.
Or even on Sephora.com.
Or Sephora.com, because I haven't checked lately if they still have it
I think
up.
it's exclusive to Sephora though.
Is it?
This set,
Brand,
I think. Yeah.
Well, even this brand, I think. Do they have it at like Ulta?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe. Let us know. If you're in
Yeah.
the States, let us know if they have it at Ulta. That's
Yeah.
a great idea. Yeah.
So Beet, this is a 4-pack of the crayons. So pomegranate, rhubarb, sable, and winterberry. I haven't used this one, but I bought my own. It comes in a cute little tin. And we are giving this away as our January giveaway. So do go to facebook.com, visit our page there, and we will have all of the details about how you could win this.
And we'll link our Facebook page, all our other social media pages below, so you can sort of check it out too. But yeah, all the details on how you can enter, and I guess we'll have a skill testing question there too, and you can find out what that question is on
And
Facebook.
she's gonna send you her used one.
Yes. I'm going to keep the new one for myself. And so if they look a little bit like stubby, it's because I've been using
Make sure there's like smears
Yeah.
all over it, right?
Yeah.
Like really, you know.
I won't wipe off the
Lip crud. Piece of a cookie.
And I have a cold. I'm just
That's
kidding.
lovely.
Yes. So don't forget to take a look at Facebook, and we would love to see you over there too. And of course, we've got Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and our YouTube channel here.
And
to
our
the dark
blog,
side.
lovelaughterlux.com as well.
Yes.
So
And subscribe to our channel below. We would love to have more fans.
yeah, great. Thanks for watching.
Love to have
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye.